Hello everyone, my name is Hal. This is Quail Studios Guitar and Keys. Today we're going to talk about Wichita Lineman, Glen Campbell. Jimmy Webb wrote this song. It's so good. In the bass, bum, 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 and a bass guitar does that. And then we have this, and then you have that, bum, 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 right? And it's really a great arrangement. But you've got an orchestra, you've got a bass, of course, and those kinds of things. So there's a lot going on, but what do you do for a single guitar? That's the question. So what I'm doing is I'm starting with, you could start with the bass, bum, 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 and then you've got an an F major 7, and these notes. So right here, we've got our F major 7. By the way, if you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. I got 6 likes right now that I can see. 10 people are here. So this major 7, F major 7, what I'm doing is I'm playing my first finger on the 1st fret E string, 2nd finger on this 1st fret B string, and then 3rd and 4th fingers on the 2nd fret D and G strings. Now I've got a G minor chord here, right? I'm just playing that because we got that. No, let's see, where was that? No, that little melody that happens in there. I was trying to pull that off, and then still working on it. I am a lineman, G minor chord. I am a lineman for the county. Really interesting song because it's got a major 7, B flat major 7 right here. B flat major 7, it's a little bit difficult to play. G minor 7, let's go back to the beginning of that verse. I am a lineman for the county. A minor 7, and I drive the main road. G minor 7. I'm using that across. Let's start over again. I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in D minor 7. And then A minor 7. The sun for another. G chord. Overload. I go to a D chord, and then I play a D sus4. Back to a D. You can hear it in the guitar, in the recording. Now that's what I do, but I think he actually plays a D sus4 like that, but I like to do the D sus4 back to D. So it goes, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wires. So what I do there is I'm doing a lot of strums like that, and then I let it hang. And then we slow it down. I hear you singing in the wires. Right there, I like to do that. Like that, I'm playing a C chord. And then I let my 1st finger and my 2nd finger up. Right there, I do a little hammer on. I can hear you through the whine. G with the B bass. I like to play it this way. My 1st finger's on the 2nd fret, A string, and 3rd and 4th finger are on 3rd fret B string, 3rd fret G string. And then, because the only B you have is that B right there on the A string, 2nd fret. And then what you do is you go down a fret like that, and it becomes a B flat. And so you get a G minor. So you go G with the B bass, G G minor with a B flat bass. That's all you have to move. And then you do the A bass, play the A bass with the D chord, and then you play an A7 sus4. I like to play it like this. Some people play it with like that with the 7 on top, like that on the G note right there, 3rd fret E string. I don't like to do that. I like to do this, the G, the open G, and put the 7 inside the chord. And the sus4 is when this note moves up from the 2nd fret to the 3rd fret. And that's your chord, A7 sus4 back to B flat. So let's play that. I hear you. Let's see. I hear you singing in the wires. I can hear you through the wine. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Now what happens here is that I'm not playing a C chord, I'm playing a C9. Excuse me, C add 9. Really great chord. So I went from B flat with the B flat in the bass. It's kind of a hard, it's like one of the hardest bar chords to play because it's so low down here. You'll notice that I kind of get my hand in a different position and get around like this. Let's see. Bob says, how about a C add 9 instead of C? I don't play the C add 9. I hear you singing in the... I don't like to do the C add 9 on I hear you singing in the wires, because I'm going to do the C add 9 later. When he sings wires, he's singing the 9 right there. Wires, wires. So when I do this, I've got a major 7, going back to a C, C major 7, with an added add 2. It's like an add 2 and a major 7. Like that with a hammer on. That's why I like to do that. I don't like to play the same chord all the time. For instance, I don't want to play the C add 9 every time I come to some kind of a C chord. I like to mix it up. So, and since I'm already singing wires, and then it goes to the root. Wait. Sorry, it goes to the 3rd. D to the E. Wires. I can hear you through the wire. And the Wichita lineman, D with an A bass, A7 sus4, is still on the line. A, C add 9. Back to. Now, right here, when we go into I know I need a small vacation, verse 2, I'm playing a bar all the way across on the 3rd fret. That note right there is a C. The next note is an F. Next note is a B flat. Next one is a D. Next one is a G. What we have here is we have a G minor 7, right, with an F right there, and then we have a C in the bass. So I call it a G minor 7 with a /C. I know I need a small vacation. Same thing that we did before. B flat major 7 to A minor 7, but it don't look like rain. D minor 7, that was a G minor 7, to D minor 7. And if it snows that stretch down south, A minor 7, won't ever G stand the strain. I do that again. I do the D sus4 with all those strums, and then I really, it's almost like going through still water. And I need you more than, and I let it ring. And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman is still on the line. back to B flat again. Sorry. And then that G minor 7 with a C bass. Now what I did before the live stream is I actually made a loop. And so actually going into, where'd it go? This is from that B flat. So if I was doing this solo, I might do this. I might even make it as I'm playing instead of having it programmed to just, because sometimes, you know, you play a little faster and sometimes you play it a little slower. So I might actually, as I'm performing it, record the end of that on the first verse, and then when I go into the lead, I would have that already recorded, because basically the lead is a solo over the verse. That's what it is, and I'm going to show it to you in just a second here. So let me do that again. The B flat. My loop is going. Can't remember what it is. Now right here, what I do is I didn't do that D sus4 to D, excuse me, D to D sus4 to D. On that loop, I just played a D. Something like that. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And I need you more than want you. And goes into the second half of that verse. But the guitar does play a D sus4 to D, because there's a guitar in there too. You know, Glen played a guitar. He's really good at it. Yeah, so we got that D chord. And I need you more than want you. And I want you for all time. And the Wichita Lineman is still on the line. And then it just goes to the ending. Da, da, da. And it fades out. It's like B flat to C add 9. You could end it on D if you really want to. Sounds good that way. It's hard to do a fade out in a live situation. So I usually figure out, you know, what am I going to stop on? So I would probably stop on a D chord on this song. I'll probably do that. Any questions? I don't see anything. Everybody's really quiet today. It's been really great to be with you today. Thank you very much for being here. That's my take on Wichita Lineman. Thank you very much for being here. I'm going to take off and go hang out with my supporters. See ya.